Hello, guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing. This is the 13th episode of the series where we take a look at the dank web, the part of the internet that contains the rest of the 90% to 99% of our internet that we have not seen through conventional methods that we use today. So, by using specialized software such as Tor, and in this episode we're also going to be going with the I2P. Last episode we touched it, opened it up, and saw what it had to offer. Now we're going to go to some EAP sites. Sites on the I2P is what they call them. And maybe as time goes on later, definitely after several more episodes, we'll touch other I2P nodes such as Cyborg and whatnot. But for now, we're going to keep on our Tor relays, and we're going to keep on our EAP sites, and see what they have to offer, and see what other dank stuff we can find. Will we come across any special sort of stuff, some spooky stuff, some interesting stuff? We'll have to find out. That being said, let's go to our very first website. So, this is apparently books and videos from the most dangerous man in America. www.unclefesterbooks.com, and it actually led me from a deep web link, and it rerouted me to something on the clear web, so you can actually access this area without Tor. Now, apparently, since 1985, everybody's favorite uncle, geez, I just heard of you right now, dude. Get off the fucking high horse. Has been writing the books which have defined the field of clandestine chemistry. We're going to learn how to make meth. My books have been described as the pinnacle of 20th century underground writing. Through them, I have transformed this genre. Prior to my typewriter-driven blitzkrieg, underground books were generally entertaining, but sorely lacking in technical prowess and veracity. Your uncle has retained the entertaining qualities of classic underground press while presenting accurate and reliable information in the clearest manner I can muster. Okay, let's enter. So apparently, Uncle Fester... Alright, so if you ever want to... So for like $25, Uncle Fester can teach you the secrets of methamphetamine manufacture. So now in edition 8.5 with Shake and Bake Update... Avoid killing yourself and those around you with the flawed directions taken from the internet. Get the real scoop here with recipes for MDA, ecstasy, and other psychedelic amphetamines. I wrote the original edition of this book in 1985 while doing time for making meth. 8 editions later, it is still the most comprehensive and reliable source for all the info and detailed explanation of techniques related to making methamphetamines. Okay. You can actually get a testimonial by the Aussie clandestine chemist, which is probably some fucking Breaking Bad-esque meth manufacturer. So you got like advanced techniques, which is the advanced methods on making like methamphetamine and stuff. Then you got practical LSD manufacturing. Then you got like silent death. Okay, this book covers the forbidden fields of poison and chemical warfare. For $20 you get that? Once again, I'm proud to run contrary to the zealots and wannabe thought police who think this field of information should be off limits to you. Well, that's honorable. I'm an adult. I can decide what I'm going to get. So if I want to order from Uncle Fester, I basically have to... Okay, so I can get... Wow, this is a really old-ass looking site. So I print this out. Alright. Print large and clearly because this will be your shipping label. And with it goes all connection of your name to the order. I don't keep a customer list. Oh. Okay. So you order it through this. And apparently you get access... What the fuck? We haven't seen everything yet. And then he ships it back to it. Okay. Alright. Your order will remain strictly confidential. Yeah, except when you put it through the post office with a fucking page that says Secrets of Methamphetamine Manufacture. Because that's your shipping label. Excuse me? What the fuck? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Cooking crank with... Hey, Uncle Fester, you could fucking do an order. Like, what the fuck? Mail order? What is this, fucking 1993? Home Workshop Explosives. His title says it all. The most amazing book. I'm proud to run contrary to the zealots who deny ordinary people information. Ordinary. And entertain reading on this rich and interesting field. Topics covered in detail. The hardware store nitro recipe. Fuel air explosives. My phone going off. Ammonium nitrate mixtures. Improvised detonators. Fun with explosives including air cannons, RC cruise missiles, and RC torpedoes. Wow. I love how he even has, like, cover art for all this shit, too. And then he's got, like, Vest Busters. And then he said, okay, very informative book. Gives the reader a peep into, and it's, like, the cheapest one, too. How to modify one's bullets so that one isn't an effective shooting BBs. The Teflon application and acquisition sections are also valued to those wishing to coat the insides of a makeshift labware with something impervious to corrosive chemicals. Oh, so he tells you how to make firearm bullets with fucking, that can penetrate, like, what is it, like, armor and stuff. Like flakjack. Holy shit, that's fucking great. What is this? Bloody Brazilian knife fight and skill techniques. The streets of Brazil are a savage no man's land. That is true. Where life is cheap and guns are owned by two oppressing classes, the criminal element and the military. Hey, Brazil's a nice place, man. Don't talk too much shit about it. How do decent people survive in such a place? They train themselves in methods of attack and defense, using one of man's oldest tools, the knife. Come train with the Brazilian masters of this deadly art. In the pages of the book, you will learn the method which keep them alive in the world's most dangerous places, profusely illustrated and with step-by-step detail. I'm sorry, man. Sensei Nakayama demonstrates the close quarters combat techniques, which can mean the difference between life and death when things turn out.
As reaching the age where you like to get a good night's sleep at night.
Even if he wanted to, Priestler says he can't. He's worried the feds are watching.
They've been trying to dig up stuff on me for 20 years, you know. Why, they even crashed my brother's wedding, for Christ's sakes, you know.
What the fuck?
Of course, there's the kids.
They know I'm...
Dude, that's Uncle Fester? Holy shit! He's literally like the real life fucking Heisenberg or some shit, ain't he? He cooks meth and just fucking reels it out on the market like that? Dude! That is pretty fucking dope, man. I gotta be honest. I don't care what anyone's thoughts on methamphetamine is. Drugs are bad, don't get me wrong. But that guy was probably one of the coolest motherfuckers out there. I gotta give him props on that, man. He's like... I don't know why. It's just something about him. Like, I thought Uncle Fester might be like this grungy-looking dude. He's just your fucking average guy living at home, man. Like, he's just a normal dude. What the fuck? That's Uncle Fester? Man! My hopes were crushed. God damn. So, this is interesting. This is something that is called the CIA Book of Dirty Tricks. You ever want to wonder some... God, it seems like the CIA is really fucking prevalent on these goddamn videos. But this one is the first edition, and it comes with an index of additives, airlines, animals, apartments, assassination, auto dealers, banks, campuses, car buy, cars, CB radios, environmental rapists, IRS, neighborhoods, notary seals, oil companies, marriage, graffiti, mail drops, M.A. Bell, forgery, and hotels. Okay, we got like a fucking... Alright, man, we have like... Dirty old men is one category? What the fuck? We have like a whole fucking heap of dirty tricks from these people, all in like incredibly different and diverse fields. We got probably the most diverse book of dirty secrets. So the first thing we have is additives. Harmful additives are a formidable weapon against machinery, people, and processes. Additives perform one or more of the following things: corrosion, contamination, aberration, and impurities. Soaps and detergents make wonderful additions to food and could be even beneficial if the target happens to be constipated. If not, then soap-laden munchies or drinks will really keep him moving. During my stay as an invited guest of Uncle Sam, I recall some dirty tricksters making an action statement against being in KP. They liberally coated various pans and pots and cooking vessels with G1 soap. They washed mugs with a lot of soap. They neglected to rinse them before letting the utensils dry. Later, when some drinkable potion like milk or coffee was poured into the mug by some unsuspecting mark, the soap was activated. Whoosh! Soap is also a very effective additive in containers to which food is prepared. The secret is to distinguish the taste, or disguise it, sorry. Various other additives will do that and other tricks. A horny old pharmacist, Dr. Frank Pitlover, horny, claims there really is a working aphrodisiac. He is almost as esoteric as the fake stuff you read about in Men's Magazine. You know, that kind of stuff like porn stars hate this guy. He's discovered the secret to a big dick or something. It's known as yohimimine hydrochloride, C21H23O3N2, an obscure sex stimulant that operates on the central nervous system. It was an aphrodisiac used by the CIA in their MK Ultra scam. What the fuck does MK Ultra honestly do? Like, do I have to make a third video on this shit to describe what the fuck really went behind everything? Because it goes from LSD to, like, lie detection to, like, testing aphrodisiacs? What the fuck? What do they do? Like, is it just like a fucking, like, group all secret experiment? No wonder it got leaked like crazy. What the fuck? Alright, wait. Before I continue, I'm gonna look for Dirty Old Man, actually. Dirty Old Men. Where is this in the entire... Is that it? There's no dirty old men here? Oh, shit. And I was looking into some dirty... Wait, hold on. We're on E, right? So, since this is all in, like, order, this is cars, CB radio... Oh my god, we're gonna find some dirty old men. I don't even know why I'm doing that. What the fuck is wrong with me, dude? I have problems, I swear. Wait, what does it say about computers here? Computers. The computer won't really be human until it can make a mistake, then cover up by blaming the error on some other helpless machine. More than one critic has pointed out that it's machines, not people, that both run and ruin our society. It seems perfectly proper, then, to seek vengeance against these tyrannical mechanical masters of ours. Most of us have the advantage when fighting a machine because we can reason, we can notice shades of gray, and we can think abstractly beyond a set program. Machines cannot do it unless some person translates these into program sets of yes or no's. The classic way of fighting a computer is to punch a few extra holes in the computer card. This, of course, screws up the system, and the computer regurgitates your card. A supervisor must handle the situation manually, which costs time and money. People punch these extra holes in cards using the key punch machine in a nearby school, or they simply and carefully cut a key punch pattern with a X-Acto art knife. The sticky trick delights repair people in addition to you. Place a large strip of scotch tape on several computer cards. The slippery surface causes cards to fall off the track and into the bowels of the... Is that like Scantron cards they use in like tests? What is he trying to do? A repair person has to come perform mechanical surgery on the machine to remove your fatal paper bullets that felled the machine. This sort of dirty trick can tie up equipment for several hours of very, very costly downtime. Oh shit, dude. Man, it's like in Nicaragua, they had like all that weird shit, and now over here, they've got some crazy ass shit for fucking just everything in general. So credit cards, disguised as a credit convenience for consumers and a big profit turner for business. Credit cards are impersonal pieces of plastic whose power potential can be awesome. The only way to use a credit card intelligently is to pay off each month's balance. Absolutely. Avoiding the outrageously high interest charges. But even paying on time doesn't always guarantee perfection. You are dealing with computers when you use credit cards. God help you if the computer rings you up on owing more money than you do, and if the computer slaps you with late payment resulting in an interest charge. Yes, there are consumer protection laws designed to help you. But as more than a few people will tell you, this is often a great deal of difference between principle and principle. Kathy Ross had a bad time with magazine subscription service through when she ran a credit card charge. Not only did her new subscriptions get mixed up with renewals, but she was charged for items she never ordered. She followed the consumer protection rules, and within 7 months she was being billed for $50 in interest charges alone. Still didn't have the subscription mess straightened out, and was getting dunning letters from the credit card company, calling her irresponsible. Computers didn't understand her human plea for logical service. Kathy never did get justice. She paid the charges, finally giving up because it was easier. Oh, fuck. If you can get the Mark's credit card number, order a huge bunch of mail-order merchandise for him or her, using the telephone to order things too. The secret here, according to a former security agent, for one of the card companies is to keep the amount of each individual purchase under $40, because telephone confirmations are made on greater amounts. Just make hundreds of $40 purchases, and I think because it's a mail order, this whole thing is kind of a little old, so I don't know how relevant this might be nowadays, but that's interesting. Holy shit. This is fraud, and one recycled yippee is now billed as a professional psych. What the fuck? I gotta find dirty old men. Why are they here? Dirty old men. Do you know some jerk who's a terminal leecher? Not just a dirty old man, but a truly grossly obnoxious swine. The following is a surefire method that's right on target. You'll need either 3 or 4 associates, depending on whether you personally want to go onto the field on this one. One of your associates will be a comely young lady. The drill goes like this. The mark is told about the young lady. She is described as being either an unfaithful wife or a hot-to-trot daughter, depending on the age and circumstance. The mark is told she has eyes and everything else for him, and that if he wants to have a lot of heavy action, you... Man, fucking the CIA, you are just the most peachiest kind of people. You or an associate will make the introduction. As you approach the fateful house on the evening decided upon, you and your associate, acting as a guide, must stress that the husband or father is a fiery and jealous man, and that she takes you on as a secret lover because of insatiable lust, etc. Build up both the sexual suspense and the thrill of the forbidden. You have to get his adrenaline and imagination cooking really well. The mark and his guide are at the door, and the sweet young thing opens up and moans out a greeting. She should be dressed or underdressed in the appropriate fashion. The mark should have just enough time to wet his lips and survey her architectural lines. The fucking writing in this. About the time his eyes bug is time for the next act. Instantly a large man comes roaring around the corner of the house, bellowing in rage about the honor of his wife or daughter. The guide screams in shrill terror. Run! Run like hell! It's the husband, or father. As the mark and guide start to dash away, a couple of shots are fired and the guide falls. As he falls, he screams to the mark, Jesus, keep running! He killed me! Another shot rings out, then all is silent. All is not really silent. The Mark's heart is probably thudding against his chest like a caged elephant. It's a great idea to carry on with the scenario for a few days, with you or another conspirator who has been undercover, keeping the Mark appraised of the guy's location from the supposed gunshot wound. It would also be good to float the rumor that the father or husband is spending all this time looking for the other bastard who got away. The Mark won't stop his fearful shakes long enough to wonder why the police haven't arrested the husband or father. Maybe, when he does come to this logical question, he will call the police and ask for protection. This scam turns a lot of corners before the Mark finally realizes that he's been had. The police probably won't be amused as you are, but you'll not know about that. The Mark will. If you know the right street people, if you're going to run into dirty tricks, you must know them. You will have trickster access to ladies with social diseases. Oh, okay, I get it. Prostitutes. Some of the veterans of the streets will help you out between treatments for a price. Younger, less experienced ladies don't know they have the diseases, but their pimp or madame does. Think how much fun it would be if you could hire one of these venereal versions of Typhoid Mary to dazzle, pick up, and seduce your Mark. The scam has been pulled off successfully by at least 4 people I know personally. It is not that hard if you plan, bargain, and buy ahead. That is so fucked up, man. Oh my god. It's like you play with the guy's heart, you stage a murder, and then the guy runs away, and what happens is he's fucking fearing his life. So then they go to the police for witness protection, and the cops are like, no, that's not happening. Or you could go the other, even more fucked up route by getting somebody with venereal diseases to have sexual favor, to give sexual favors to this person, and then give him, like, some weird, like, what the fuck? It's so messed up, man. Like, I thought this was about dirty old men, but, well, it is, but shit. This is just, like, about anything you could just hate someone. Like, what the fuck? I don't think there's anything, I mean, there's a child abuse section. I'm not going to go dig into that, because, you know, that's not, I don't want to read any of that shit, but what the fuck? What is wrong, man? Why? What is up with the CIA here? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I don't know if this is like a real thing, but you motherfuckers are crazy. Okay, this is really, really, really fucking weird. So apparently there's a website dedicated to, if you can already guess, buttermilk waffles. Yeah, on an area where you can find CIA handbooks, hitmen to hire, tons of drugs, guides on how to make drugs, creepy-ass videos, you also find a pretty kick-ass waffle recipe. So, allow me to dictate. Again, the deep web is not a bad place. Anybody can make a website here. This person just wants to share their waffle recipe, so let's read it out. Good waffle recipes are surprisingly hard to find. Most of them used to say, waffle mix, or call for sugar to be dumped in. I consider this to be nothing short of blasphemy, so I decided to create my own recipe. It's very light and fluffy. I love waffles. This recipe makes approximately 14 10cm by 10cm waffles. Ingredients: 1.5 cup flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, pinch of salt, 1.5 cups buttermilk, 4 eggs, separated, ½ cup oil. What kind of oil? 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. In a large bowl, mix the flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt together. Add the buttermilk, eggs yolk, oil, and vanilla. In a separate bowl, beat the egg whites until stiff peaks form. Beat the first batter mixture until smooth. Some cross-contamination from the egg whites is acceptable. Gently stir the stiff white eggs into the rest of the batter. Do not overmix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come across what might just be a deep web cooking section. It's nothing too intensive. It's not like we're learning how to make a fucking Gordon Ramsay dish or some shit. But, Spatula Tsar, who I'm going to assume is from the, Russian area of the world, probably from ex-Soviet something. But I assume that Spatula Tsar, this is the deep web chef. You know what I mean? The connoisseur of the fine deep web cooking. So you find a lot of weird shit, man. I would not have expected today on this week. The last of the things I expected to find today was a fucking waffle mix recipe. And you know what? As much as I suck at cooking, I'm actually going to go make this recipe afterwards. Not even joking. That being said, let's go to the next thing. Alright, so here we have a video. And it's again from the deep web. Who knows what the heck has in store? I've actually just gotten it, started it up. I've seen this right over here. And that being said, without holding you further ado, I'm actually going to click play on it and see where it takes us. And I really hope this doesn't destroy my ears, so let's hope. Alright, it starts off pretty normal. Wait, is that a bunch of... what the fuck? Is that like a bunch of kids over in the back? It's the hamburger lady. You must heal them for the plot. Oh, incoming for screamers, dude. She has like a British accent. Oh my god. What the fuck? Ooh, weird. Dude, is she moving? What the fuck? Okay, you know what? That was kind of fucking weird to listen to. I had my headphones a little off. I don't know what the fuck was going on, man. My ears started to like fucking almost bleed there for a second hearing the hamburger lady. Let me just check how loud. Oh my god, it was fucking loud as shit on the recording. But that was the hamburger lady as far as I can tell. I mean, the fuck. Apparently, from what I can decipher, this woman has a lot of burns on her. She's apparently burned. She's kept alive through tubes and life support. And I guess she doesn't like that, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if this like made to fuck with me or made to do whatever, but that was... The audio was chilling. The video itself was interesting. It's a departure from the one where the people were feeding that guy, whatever the fuck he was eating, the ramen or some shit, human remains, I don't know. Even like last week's video where he just looked into the eyes or something, this one's weird, because it's like, is this a message trying to being sent to us, or is it just there to fuck with us? I have no idea. The stuff you find on the deep web, you really don't know if it's real or fake. But my god, that was a hamburger lady, so I mean that did send some of the spooks, man. Spook was intended, but you know, it wasn't as bad as say other things. It just leaves me with questions, really. So, again, if you all know who the hamburger lady is, or if you have any leads up on it, let me know in the comments below. Shit, that was interesting. Fuck. What didn't, like, totally spook me is, say, you know, that one video with the fucking two guys feeding that one dude, but it was up there. It was up there. It was weird. So, this is something called the Alien Races book, or something like that. It's apparently a book on multiple alien races over here. So it has the alien races, the Council of Five, alien files, alien ships, alien Dixit, the notes and updates, she, and final thoughts. And this seems to be kind of interesting, so let's start off over here. In 2004, I became friends with a Ukrainian guy called Petro that I met completely random at a bar by the beach. I was on holidays and he was there with some friends having some drinks. Anyways, we started talking to each other. Our friendship started like that. He became a regular at my house where our families would get together. In 2008, he called me up and asked me if I wanted to go on the road trip. I said sure. He had in mind to go to the south of Spain and visit his brother. His brother was in jail at the time near Huelva, and also to visit his father in Portugal. His father was former diplomat of the Ukraine years before, and when he retired, he decided to move to Portugal. So blah, blah, blah. So we said, okay, seeing some old newspapers. They went into his house, actually, to look for, and they found some empty boxes, or whatever. So they found 58 boxes full of old documents and books from the time he was a diplomat. Some papers were in Russian, some even from the USSR days. Petro started reading and translating them. And it seemed intriguing and even top secret, at least at one time, documents. So we asked his father if we could keep the box for ourselves, and he agreed, and we had to rent a van to take everything back to home with us. Week after week in our house, but mainly on the weekends, we went through all the documents, translating them, cataloging them by subject matter or dates or places, and also due to work, we were quite apart often. We also did a lot of work online. Okay, that's when we found the book. Oh boy, the book that leads to the videos I published. All right, let's go look through over here. The book has hundreds of side notes on the pages, small papers. And my God, this book that he's put, this little PDF is long as shit, actually. And I'm going to save this. So it's whoa, Petro died. Crap. Shit. And for a while, this video is dedicated in the memory of Petro, then fuck. The ARB has been re-edited, information always being updated in all aspects, from new alien races to new reports. That's apparently an alien ship. That is the most cliche-looking alien ship, actually. So this is in Dnipropetrovsk. I really hope I'm pronouncing this right. Captain Andreychuk was of Russian descent and was very little known, except that he traveled a lot. Let's just go look through the pictures over here. I can't really read through all of them. Blah, blah. This is like back in the USSR days, so what is it over here? The Book of Alien Race is both instruction manual and source of experience now and in the future. Until the day it is needed no more, learn from and add to it. When with humans, investigate events, interrogate witnesses, gather physical evidence. When with aliens, engage with them, follow them, learn from them, and get anally probed by them. Okay. So this alien race over here, this is one weird looking Alamau. Looks kind of like, it looks kind of like a fucking, like, anorexic Krogan, actually. Now that I'm looking at him. Alright, this is the Algrulk, aka the Builders. They came from Constellation Sculptor. They derive from an ancient race of reptilians that has gone extinct. They are specialists at building ships and other devices needed for deep space traveling. They are also space travelers themselves, searching for new raw materials. They can live up to 230 years, last seen near Tokyo, Japan in 2005. This is, what the fuck? Kili Tolkiert? It looks like a fucking woman with, like, blackened eyes. What the fuck? That's not aliens right there. They came from Constellation Vela near the star Suhail al-Mulif. They grow up to 2 meters high and live up to 200 years. They can shapeshift and... Oh, that's a shapeshifted one. Okay. Hard to detect. When they shapeshift, the only thing they cannot change is the size and color of their eyes. They are known of the oldest known races. They do abduct humans, last seen on Earth in July of 2008. This is the Pleiadians, which they look like fucking humans. They come from solar systems surrounding the Pleiades stars, more precisely from the planet Ara near the star Tegeta. They are associated with spiritual growth. They can grow up to 2.5 meters. They practice sex cultivation, the distinct difference between their sexual expressions and their sensual emotions. Their ships are known as beam ships. Although regularly visiting Earth, they have remained mostly silent since 10,000 BC. They are known as one of the oldest races. They continue to develop the necessary mental skills to eventually reach their goals in an even higher spiritual state. This is the Kilimir Ok. This is like some fucking really pissed off Tyrion writer. Sorry I'm remembering Mass Effect so much. I love that fucking game. They come from Constellation Volans. Dolans. Bolus. I swear it's the last Mass Effect reference. The sightings of this race on Earth are rare, and they are considered as a mystery race. It is said that they were forbidden to visit Earth around the year 1000 BC, but they did not stop visiting Earth completely. This because of their allies, the race Mater. The last seen on Earth, December of 1989. Oh man, they were forbidden. This is Kurs, aka Gods of Lands. This is full of fucking shit. I swear. They were directly involved in the development of the human race during our early stages. After centuries away from Earth, they have recently returned. Their own leader is among the most recent visitors. They will not stay on Earth permanently. They have an important role in the years to come. Why don't they just fucking reveal themselves? Hav Hanue Chondras is another race. Looks like a kid from Grudge almost. They often abduct and kill humans. They also drain and drink the blood of humans as well as the blood of animals. They are responsible for the myth of vampires. Oh my god. Oh man, it's like the most traditional Elamau of all, the Mazarek. Alright, they are a very violent and predatory race. They are known to be allies of the race Mater. They grow up 1.6... Wow, it seems like the Mater race is really fucking evil, too, because they have those fucking prissy-ass Turians with them, too. Alright, they were not allowed to leave their planet by the other alien races. Damn, savages. This is the Grualics? They come from Danab Kaido's Shimali. It's like, these are so professionally taken. It's like they got the lighting and everything. Just like, why don't they just... What the fuck? Why haven't I seen these before? Although they are confused with reptilian races, blah, blah, blah. This is the Messengers. Probably the most enigmatic of all alien races. Not much is known about them. They do not reveal themselves. They do not make direct contact with humans. They leave carvings, drawings, writings on rocks, as well as symbols on historical monuments. Their ships have the shape of a teardrop and are silver in color. Okay, this is the Ramay. Holy fuck, man. That guy's head is really phallic. Known to be a very peaceful race. They tried to coexist. They created the... Oh my god. Son of a bitch. They're a race of scientists. They taught the Mayans about astronomy and time. They left Earth when the Mayans were at their highest splendor. After that, the Mayans started the well-known blood sacrifices in their honor. This race has been on Earth many times after that. Last sighting, Bora Bora in 2001. Here we have the Movianthan, Kapik, the Shining Ones. Then we have the, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Is this Kraid from fucking Metroid? It's the Rack. There have been the areas such as the Middle East that created the belief of the jinn or genies in Islamic mythology. According to some Muslim scholars, they inhabit an unseen world in a dimension beyond the existing dimensions of our universe. Okay, I'm just going to skip through this a little bit. The Invisibles. Oh man, dude, holy shit. Known to have been seen near high security areas. Completely invisible to the naked eye. Both the USA and Russian military have developed technology that allows them to track them down on radar, just as ships. 3 things is known about them. They leave a sour smell when they are near. When they are near windows, you can see their reflection as a smudge-like figure. Have been caught on CCTVs. When many dogs start barking with no apparent reason, it is possible that they are nearby. Dude, that's kind of freaking freaky now that I think about it, man. Could be like anywhere. It could be right here, man. Like smudgy windows. What is this? Al-Mahuluk Strat 163. They were forced to leave Earth after losing battles with the reptoids in ancient India. Oh my lord, man. This is so fan fiction level. Then we got, okay, I'm just going to skip through it. We got the Anya, which looks like fucking Teemo. We have the what the fuck is that? Induk Ut? That looks like some 3D model. Then we have Kilomat R. We have 2017. Okay, that's a very unoriginal name. Okay. Oh, wait. Apparently they left, this is why. They left something called 2017 to 2022. Maybe it's a great alien one that's coming up. Be ready. Al-Manuk. And we got Gigantic. We got Jeffik. Oh, come on! You know what? Fuck you! Okay? Fuck you, Deep Web! Bullshit! That's a Solarian from Mass Effect! What? Oh, get out of here, man. This is written by some freaking conspiracy theorists, and it screws you over on that, too. What is this, Demon E.T.? Miguel? A cart? Oh, this is the Mater race. Oh, man, look at that. They're so edgy and pissed. What? The Drees? The Langs? Oh, you know what, man? Just fuck this. Fuck this PDF, man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, last thing we got over here is fun in movie theaters for this week. I've been browsing for quite a fair bit right now, and this is dedicated to the Jackal. Now, let's read this through. This is fun in movie theaters. We've learned how to troll airports, so I'll see how to fuck around with movie theaters. So you have dedicated to suffer through yet another Fun Is file. Well, hopefully this one will be worth your while. This is our first one. The first thing you have to do is create a fuss at the ticket counter. I don't care how old you are or look, try to convince the dumb ticketers that you are under 12 and get it in for a cheap rate. Usually they will get tired of arguing with you and let you in cheaply. Then proceed to the concession stand. No, they'll just ask you for ID. Oh, wait, no. That'd be weird if somebody came up to me. I don't know what the fuck to do. Then proceed to the concession stand. Buy a nice big bowl of popcorn. This will prove useful in the future. Oh, yes. When you pay for your popcorn, pay in pennies. Also, buy a Coke with lots of ice. Go to the theater itself. There are 2 main places where you can sit and create havoc. Both of these places will be outlined in the files to come. Also, there's going to be a part 2 of this. Number 1, the first place is near the front. Sit in the very middle, crawling over people to get there, and position yourself for action. One of the most fun things to do, which I'm sure has been done by everyone, is to throw the popcorn. That's not throw the popcorn at everyone mundane. What? It still drives people crazy. No shit, if some guy was throwing popcorn at me, I'd knock him the fuck out. Another trick is to get up in the middle of the movie, crawl all over the people in your row, okay, and stand up in front of the screen, yell something strange, and quickly retire back to your place. That just seems generally fucking obnoxious. Bring a frisbee along. I found that the movie house is one of the greatest places to play frisbee with a friend. Just aim for the bald guy in the hat. Yet another fun trick is to say to your friend in a rather loud voice, "Gee, I lost my $20 bill on the floor. Can you help me find it?" Immediately, everyone will begin to hunt for it. That's pretty fucking cool, actually. Number 2, probably the best part to have fun is in the back. One of the first things you can do is to place all the ice in your Coke in front of the door. Watch all the instant ice skaters. Dude, that's dangerous, man. Play bounce the popcorn on the bald guy with the hat. This can be real fun. See how high you can make your piece of popcorn bounce. This one is very punny. Thank God no one has done it to me. There is always a couple making out in the back of the theater. Simply bring out your trusty old flashlight and at the appropriate moment shine it at them. An even cooler thing is to bring a flash and it will make you think you've taken a picture of them. That's actually really smart, to be honest. Next time I go to the movie theater, I might just do that. That's actually a really dope thing. Then there's always the making of strange noises from the back. Moo, grunt, or make some other strange noise. The people in the theater will spend the next 122 hours going batty trying to figure out where it came from. Number 3. Other fun places include inside the curtains of the back of some theaters. If you're lucky, you will catch someone making out there. If not, there are always lots of fun wires and things to pull and experiment with back there. If you're real clever and mean as hell, you can hide back there and at a scary real moment jump out at people in the back row of the theater. Note, I'm not responsible for cases brought up as a result of the heart attack caused by this. And then we come to the roof. Now, it's pretty easily accessed by stairs, real fun if you're not scared of heights. And yes, another place where people like to make out is behind the cans. And again, at the best moment, hop out, scare the hell out of the poor couple. Now, all of these are non-destructive funs. And if you want the destructive stuff, I'll write another one. And so, there you have it, just in time for Dune. That's what he wrote. Written by Princess Leia in cooperation with Void, The Connection, and Anarchy Incorporation. 1984, no rights reserved. Man, people had a lot of fucking time in 1984. Holy shit. I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest right there. That actually is funny, but it's general obnoxiousness right there. And if you ever want to attempt it, man, I highly suggest not to. Because this stuff is probably what you get your ass kicked for. And it seems just dangerous as shit. Like making ice, like putting ice in doorways and just making people trip and shit. But these are, for the most part, non-destructive, really. And it was fun to read through. I can't really stop anybody from trying this or not trying this at theaters, but, you know, fuck. The flash idea was interesting. Like, just go to a couple that's making out and shit and just flash a light at them. Dude, they'll shit their pants, man. I don't know if the guy will come up and try to kick your ass or the girl will, who knows. But, or, you know, whoever the fuck, I don't know, equality and some shit. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. I don't know. It's like, if you just fucking flash it at them, it's like, expect to see a lot of pissed off motherfuckers. That being said, that was a final. This is the final sort of site on the deep web browsing. I didn't do the I2P stuff because, believe it or not, quick explanation right over here. As I was doing these, remember these videos take, 2 hours of recording time and whatnot. I2P stuff isn't exactly easily addressed. I had to sit through almost 900 websites trying to get these to actually work. And for the most part, they do not work. for some reason. Maybe it might be an issue on my end. Some sites do work, but I2P for the most part is kind of boring because it basically just consists of blogs and people trying to, people just teaching you about internet, what is it, hacktivism and general security purposes, general security tips on the deep web. Nothing terribly that enticing, not something where you'll find fun in movie theaters at. But if it ever works, by the next episode, I'll try it, but I can't really give any promises on it. The only site that I've really been browsing on it is like Sponge or whatever. And other than that, there's nothing else to it. That being said, though, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.